Aerial Sports League is much more than just drone racing. We did pioneer that several years ago, but quite frankly, our community has moved on, and we're at level 2 and level 3 now when it comes to drone sports. In the early days of skateboarding, the competitions they did were slalom races. It was the thing that got skateboarding out into the public eye, but it very quickly became replaced by bigger and better ways to use skateboarding. And so that's what ASL represents, that X Games mentality. Team-based games, combat and drone racing combined into one. We developed a worldwide community with thousands and thousands of followers. We started about 6 years ago in a friend's garage. We're all inventors and robot builders, and so we'd get together on Friday night and show off our creations. And it wasn't long before we started fighting them together in an informal robot fight club. The first thing we discovered was commercial drones were terrible for fighting. So we started almost like an arms race to develop a better drone.
You ready?
We have so much fun developing these drones and these technologies, which out in the open could be considered quite dangerous. So we provide a really safe space so that all of this engineering and all of this fantastic speed and explosive crashing can be framed within a really safe, family-friendly environment.
What we're trying to do is make sports more fun, more audience-friendly. The audience can get right around it and see what's happening up close.
We continually pioneer new games. One of our favorites is the Battle Royale, which is just like standard drone combat, except it's all in, with as many as 20 or 30 drones all battling at once. The Aerial Sports League community got some of the world's best pilots.
I'm currently ranked number 2 in the world for freestyle. Right now, imagination's the limit. Technology is there, the passion is there. It really comes down to who's going to build it, who's going to fly it, and then who's going to film it.
Some of our best pilots are actually kids.
I'm interested in some sort of engineering. I designed the frame myself, just having fun building and figuring all this stuff out.
Our best combat pilot, 16 years old.
So I started fighting drones 3 years ago. I had the Carbon Crasher, which was very successful and went undefeated. And then this year, I have a net launcher. It can just come on and go back on.
Now we're introducing Rotor Derby.
Thanks everybody for joining us for the first ever Aerial Sports League Rotor Derby.
All right, pilots ready? On go!
It's a team sport, and it involves the best of drone racing and combat combined. So you have one team member who's racing in an FPV around the track scoring points. You also have 2 defenders on each team trying to block them from scoring. What you end up with is a pretty chaotic and explosive game. And while we're just inventing it here today and we're still figuring out some of the nuance, clearly we're onto something really big. If someone in our community can dream it up, someone in our community can make it happen. It's really an exciting time. The sky's the limit.